Hi, it's Thursday. I have returned from my little city date moment and I have Pokemon cards. Yes. And the Mew coin because it was 50 cents and it's pretty. And then I got some of the thin chenille yarn to test out. If I like working with that. And I got some of the Clover, what type is this even, soft touch hooks in the bigger sizes because I didn't have these yet, I guess. I'm gonna open my Pokemon cards and then I'm gonna start working again, and while I'm working I'm going to watch my boyfriend unwrap all of his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He got many, he ordered some online too, it's all like a bunch. I'm kind of in a weird mood today because I woke up really early because my stomach decided to be very upset. And that hurt a lot, so I'm a little bit sleepy because I didn't really sleep much, even though I went to bed really early for my standard. I started on a black bunny and I got some more progress on the seahorse. I'm gonna time lapse the rest of today while I'm working, and I might time lapse unpacking Pokemon cards and then show you if there's any really cool ones in there. Yeah. Okay, hi. My stack has grown. I moved it to a tin. I got the Rotom tin. I showed that. So all my regular ones, or the ones that are kind of basic, are in here together with my unused sleeves, the coins, and the energy cards, trainer cards, all those cards that no one really cares about unless you're actually playing the game, which I'm not. I'm just collecting these because they're pretty. Those are in the tin. And then in my little this thing, I'm gonna put all of the ones that I sleeved. I pulled some really nice ones. This came with the Rotom tin. And then I got these two. This one is so cute. Those are fancy, I like those, happy with those. No clue what they're worth, I don't care. They're shiny, so I put them in a thing. I already had this Greedent, which is technically worth 11 euros, but I'm not selling it. I just looked it up. And then I put everything else that has a bit of shiny. I put in a little thing. Wait a second, where is... Oh. Yes. So I got these three with a set ones. And this Lechonk has some shine to him. Yeah, the rest are all one above the basic one, so still not really worth putting in the sleeve, but I just have the sleeves anyway, so I might as well use them. These are gonna go in here. And now all my cards are neatly stored. That's fun, now I'm gonna get back to work. Hi, hello. I am working on the ears of the black bunny. I I'm not sure what I'm gonna do as decoration on him. I gave him some red eyes and a white snoot with the thin yarn. It's not really chenille yarn, it's more velvety. It feels more velvety. It looks fine. Works fine too. It's not the feeling I'm going for. I hope when I order the thinner yarn from Ice that it does actually just feel like a thin version of this. I need to embroider some eyes onto him, by the way. I've got this much on the tail for the seahorse. That's gonna be my evening task. I started the bunny because my stomach hurt this morning. It's calmed down a lot, but it's still noticeable. I still feel a little bit off. I don't like it. Gonna make dinner in a bit. I did watch my boyfriend do his Yu-Gi-Oh cards on Discord. He's upstairs, but he was doing it on Discord anyways because he wanted to show his friends too. And he's building a deck, like a real life deck, that he also plays on the online version of the game, which has a bunch of birds. And I think it's really cute, and we talked about me crocheting the birds from the cards and then like posing them to match the card. And that sounds fun. I would like to do that. I think they're called Florendies or something like Florenderies. I don't know, but they're like 3 little birds, and then there's cards where they hang out with other birds. So there's a card with them and an eagle, and a card with them and a penguin, and one with an owl. But they're not called the actual bird names. They have names that kind of sound like it, like the one with the penguin. Is the birds, and then Empen, which that's cute. Those are cute. Also, out of the Pokemon cards that I pulled today, I can definitely crochet some of them, like the little shells, the little sea slug guys in pink and blue. Those I can definitely make those. I pulled a Dedenne, the little Pikachu knockoff. Every gen has a Pikachu knockoff. I like that one though. I also have a Palmo, and I can definitely make one of those. I feel like that would be really cute with his big arms. Got another Jigglypuff and another Onyx. Those I can make too. That's fun. Definitely want to get to that at some point. I want to make too many things. It's getting out of hand. I don't have enough time in a day to make all of the things I want to make. The original plan for this bunny was to make him a vampire, but then I realized that I do the noses and not an actual mouth, so I didn't know how to give him little teethies. But I might like use the white yarn to make a little bat to put on the back of his ears. If I can find something for that, or I put little ghosts on it or something, I don't know. I'm making the bunnies in a way that they have like little add-ons. I want to make one with a little sprout on his head. And forgot if I mentioned this, but I talked to a friend about making like spooky plushies. Like cutesy, scary ones. And the first thought was, well, the vampire bunny. But also a bunny that's like a fungus zombie type thing. So it has like mushrooms growing on it. And I thought about then replacing one of the eyes with just a few mushrooms coming out. Which is like kind of yucky, but because I'm doing it in the cutesy style still, it shouldn't be like actually gory. It sounds interesting. I would like to do some of that. I like spooky stuff, so that makes sense. I like scary things and I like cute things. So if I make cutesy things that are supposed to be scary, that works. Like the little eyeball turtle and the brain turtle I made a while ago from that pattern set. Those are cute, but they're also spooky. My boyfriend doesn't think they're cute. He thinks they're nasty, which is valid, I guess, but they're not like actually realistic gross. They're just cartoony. Cartoony gore is fun for plushies, in my opinion. If I make something that does look actually kind of yucky, I will probably put a little warning on the post and then have like, there might be some gore on the next picture depending on how sensitive you are to that kind of content, and then slide and then you can see the guy. I think that's smart to do. Not everyone likes to see spooky stuff. I'm almost done with this bunny, then I'm gonna make some dinner and hope that doesn't upset my stomach again. Lunch went fine? I don't know, I hate when my stomach is having a fit because it usually lasts like 2 to 3 days. It started happening a lot less and I thought it was just over permanently, but now it's back. I love my health, it's amazing. But dinner and then work on the seahorse and then go to bed and hope I get to sleep longer tonight. I would really like to like just sleep for 12 hours or something. That would be nice. Alright, I'll probably speak to you tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe, no clue. Hi, hello. It is nearly midnight, which means I have to stop soon. Neo is having zoomies. Apologies if you hear her. I got a little bit sidetracked. So I finished the bunny that I was working on. Little red tail bats on the ears with beads for eyes. And then I used some beads on the mouth to make a little blood dribble, and then it's a vampire bunny. Cute. I also added a yellow tail to the star and moon one. And then we watched Pokemon, and while watching Pokemon I can't freehand anything, so I found a pattern to start, and that was way bigger than it needed to be, so I started on this dragon thing. I haven't decided what the accent color is gonna be, so I haven't done that yet, which is good. I'll decide that tomorrow. And then I worked on this tail some more. I think it is now wide enough to fit. I just need to make it a little bit longer so it actually goes over the belly instead of barely onto it. It's kind of bad that I got sidetracked on that dragon, but I still started on this again today instead of putting it away, so that's all good. I'm finishing this one row that I'm working on right now, and then I'm going to bed and hoping that I get to sleep actually. I would really appreciate that. And then I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I've got the morning, unless my body allows me to sleep for a very long time, because I will just take that. I will take that extra sleep. I'm not forcing myself to get up in the morning. And then around 12 I have to leave for work, and I'll be back at like 4, 5-ish, somewhere, I don't know. So I'll have this as an evening project again. I don't know what I'm bringing on the bus with me yet, but it won't be this because it's way too big. I'm probably gonna make another bunny. Good night. Hi, hello, it is Friday, a little bit past 5. I am back from work. I did wake up on time to do some stuff, but I didn't feel like filming because I was barely awake. Neo is being affectionate because she barely saw me today. You little baby. Woo! On the bus to work, I brought just a random skein of yarn and I started another dragon body. Head done, about halfway-ish. So that's cool. I'm gonna work on the seahorse now. Also, I'm gonna stay on the couch today because Neo, that cup of water is almost empty. Your head does not fit in it. Can you see her? Silly baby. Okay, I don't feel like being at the table today because I did my cleaning job and now my back is tired, so I want to stay on the couch. So the time lapse is gonna have horrible lighting, or I just don't do a time lapse. I'll decide later. Bye. Hi, good day, it's Saturday. I'm not even gonna mention when I wake up late because I don't know. I am sewing the tail onto this creature. It's looking a little silly, but it's okay, it's trusting the process. And I have these. 1 and 2. The tension was slightly different on them, so they are slightly different sizes. And me sewing stuff on, I don't read the numbers for the rows and the stitches apart they say in the pattern, I just eyeball it. So they are slightly different in that too. If I count, it's always crooked, so eyeballing it is better. Little baby. I am obsessed with these colors. It's the same speckled yarn that I used during Christmas. And then I made the add-ons match the speckles. She's so cute, I love her. Yeah, this has a little start to the sewing, and then I realized that I hadn't eaten breakfast yet, and it's 12:30, so yeah, I should eat. This tail also needs a bit more stuffing, but that makes sewing harder, so I'm doing it at the very end. And there's going to be like a bunch of frilly bits on this to make it look less like an ice cream cone, I guess. Oh, it's bright in here. The lighting is weird. But yeah, that's progress on the seahorse creature. He's been paid for now, so I really have to like follow my deadline. I got super sidetracked with those dragons. That keeps happening. But at least I'm finishing stuff, right? Like something's done. I've got 2 whole dragons. They are good. I'm gonna throw some food in my me and then continue this and hopefully get the arms and the ears done today too. And then start adding details. For the hair, the original plan was to just use this pink. The colors are interesting. Like, I think they go well together, but it's very bright and in your face, which is not something I would normally choose. But I guess that's why we do commissions, so you get something new. But I was thinking that the detailing on the fin is going to be this slightly different blue. And I have this darker yellow for the hooves. And then if all of the hair is the same pink, I feel like that's a little bit weird. Let me find where they go. So a mix of these, I'm thinking. This is like a very light pink. Or at least a mix of these two, because that's already really cool. I'm making all of the hair pieces separately, and then I'm gonna pin them on and message the person to be like, is this accurate to what you want? And if it's yes, then that's cool. If not, I'm gonna remake some of the hair pieces and put the other ones in my spare parts bin. I have a bin of parts, which is when I make a limb or like a decoration piece and it's the wrong size or not the right color that I want. And because it's fluffy yarn, frogging it kind of ruins the yarn. So then I just put it in the bin, and sometimes it's useful. Like the star on the little dice mouse that I made, that was from the spare parts bin. So I already had that and I didn't have to make it that time. And it got used and not thrown away, so that's cool. I also have a bin of scraps that are like slightly too big to be thrown away because you could use them to embroider something. That thing is a fucking mess and I don't think I actually use it as much as I should. But it exists. I'm trying to not throw away stuff that is still useful. Okay, I'm gonna eat. Heck. Hi, hello. I am getting super sleepy, which means I'm finishing this leg and then I'm gonna work on something that has a pattern. Because I might want to finish this as soon as possible, but I don't want to fuck it up because I'm sleepy. I got the little leg thingies. This is like the upper part, and then this attaches to the shoulder, so I can kind of bend it in a way so it doesn't stick straight out like sometimes. And then this is the hoof, and then you just kind of have a little bend to it. I learned that from a spider pattern. I still need to decide how far I want the bend to be. I'm thinking something like this. Would be good. That's horse shaped, right? And then this, well, it goes on like so, and then like this, and then it has arms. Cool, epic. Size. He's a chunky boy. And I love that he has a little cardboard in his neck, so I can actually hold him like this without it flopping all around. He's a weapon. I'm also putting a little cardboard in the hooves so this stays flat instead of rounded. Here's a little circle. It's working. It's gonna make him a little bit harder to wash, but I'm going to recommend that he gets spot treatment as washing anyway, and the person that's getting him knows that, so that's all cool. There's also some ears. And I'm seeing so many anime plushies, and I want to make them, but it's still the fucking copyright issue. Like, I can make all of them, but I can't sell them. But I do want to build a collection, so that makes sense. That's fine. I'm gonna have more shelf space later anyway, but I'm so confused by everyone selling these plushies. Like, are you not afraid these companies are gonna come for your ass? Like, you don't have lawyer money, and even if you did, you wouldn't win that. That's copyright. That makes me sad, but I did get permission. Oh boy, I did get permission from someone to make fan art of their OC, which is fun. I asked for permission even for like fan art of OCs and stuff, because some people just don't like that, and I don't want to accidentally upset someone by making something and tagging them and going, look, I made fan art of your thing, and then they were like, oh, well, you weren't supposed to do that. That's not nice. But this person is a tattoo artist, and I'm getting tattooed by them in 2 weeks with their OC creature. It's a little demon guy, the one on my shirt. Not this shirt, the shirt that I wear really often, the blue one with the little demon on it, that one. I'll make sure to wear it later in this video, so you don't have to like think about finding him, you'll see him. I asked if they accept fan art of the shydemon, and they went like, oh yes, that sounds very fun. And I didn't say that I was gonna crochet a plushie and give that to them when I get tattooed, but they'll figure that out. That's fine. So I'm gonna make a plushie, and that's gonna be the tip when I get the tattoo. I'm also gonna tip them in actual money, but like, you know, plushie. I'm just very excited for that tattoo in general. It's gonna be a hand-poked tattoo, which I haven't gotten before, but they say it hurts less. My first 2 tattoos didn't really hurt, even though they were machine tattoos and stuff. Like, the second one only hurt when the white was coming over it, right? Like the little highlights. That's the only part where it really hurt. But my pain tolerance has gotten a lot worse over the past 2 years, and I think that's a part of getting older. Not sure, don't know, don't care. So I'm gonna see if this is just like nice, pleasant, instead of mildly uncomfortable. Eventually I'm getting a tattoo on the inside of my knee, so like I'm gonna have to get used to pain anyway, but I think I would prefer if it was hand poked. Especially because that's slower, so if I have like a little spasm, it won't immediately put a whole line across the inside of my knee, you know? Very excited about that. We'll definitely update you on that tattoo when it is time for it, because I enjoyed sharing that stuff. I'm gonna have a food break when I finish this hoof, and then I'm gonna move over to the couch, put on some anime, and make something simpler. Or at least something that I don't have to make up myself. I might make more goblins, I might make another dragon, I don't know, I'll see. It's fun. I am obsessed with this dragon, okay? Like, Like the other one, the pink one, is cute too, but the colors on him are so cute. Also, don't worry about which pronouns I use for plushies. I keep switching them up depending on what my brain does. All of my plushies have all of the pronouns. If you adopt one, you can completely customize that. Even the ones that already have a story, like for some of my plushies that I sell, I give them a name and I write a story. Just because I gave them a name doesn't mean you have to use that name. It's just a thing that I do to give them some personality. This one is cute. I'm gonna need to think of a name for it and a little story, and then it's gonna go up for adoption in January, I think. He's a baby. I want to make... oh right, I was thinking of that earlier. I have a Toru cosplay from Dragon Maid, and I wanted to make a dragon backpack to match the cosplay because I'm not gonna do the tail. But I couldn't finish it, and I didn't wear the cosplay to the con at the time because I was having some sensory issues before even going to the con. And if you've been to an anime convention, you know that it's not smart to wear cosplay if you're already not feeling great. But I'm thinking that if I make this dragon and then where the arms are, I attach some straps so I can wear it on my back. And then I do some chains here on the back between where these two spikes are. I could turn it into a little pouch. It wouldn't fit a lot. It would like maybe fit a wallet and a phone, but it could be a backpack. I'll see if I do that or if I just make a solid plush, attach some straps on it and wear the plush on my back, but I'm definitely making that a part of my cosplay. That's also the only cosplay I'm gonna be having for a while because I need to like a character a lot to want to cosplay it, and that is one of my favorite long-term characters, so that's cool. Plans. I'm not doing that right now. I might make the shydemon though. Hello, good morning. It is Sunday, December 31st, New Year's Eve. As you might remember, I am Dutch, and Dutch people love their fireworks. As you also might remember, I don't like loud noises that much, so I'm gonna exist in this room all day with these headphones and my crochet project. That's what I'm gonna be doing. That's my New Year's plans. I'm not going to a party, I am not socializing, I am not going outside. Last night I made the little shydemon, and he has been acknowledged by the tattoo artist, so that's fun, that's cute. I also attached one arm to him. I don't know if I already did that, but one arm is attached. He actually has a shoulder. I like that. That was the intention, but sometimes the intention doesn't work. I'm happy it did. I'm gonna sew on the rest of the arms and the ears right now, and then I'm gonna see what other parts need to be added. I already talked to the customer for this one yesterday, and they are obsessed with the shape, so that's good. I am still a little bit confused about what's happening, but that's how it always goes. I never actually know how things are going to turn out if I'm freehanding them. It is actually getting shaped. Like the beginning I was like, ooh, that's a little bit of a weird head. And then I actually put on some extra parts and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess. And now I'm putting on the arms and it's like, oh yeah, that's a horse, I think. I'm gonna work on that, and I'm probably not going to do any voice recording until like actually midnight again. Might even not, depending on how bad the fireworks are. Because I don't really like the noise of fireworks in person, but if I were to watch a video and I would hear a bunch of fireworks going off in the background, that would be super annoying. So I'm gonna not do that. I'm just gonna have a really long time lapse, and I have also decided that I'm not trying to sit at the table today, so we're going to deal with the couch lighting. I don't know, I want to watch my anime and make stuff, which means I sit at the couch. Hi, it's 10 p.m. Fireworks are getting a little bit worse. I hope you can't really hear them. I am now matching with the plushie. Yeah. And I am getting somewhere on the horse hair. It's like really cute, the hair, but it's taken a while. Like I need to do the entire back of her head, but I can do like more space between these layers than I did for the outer layers, so that's fine. I need to remember that this takes way longer than I always think it does, so I charge more for doing it because I think I'm running a few hours overtime by now. I watched like 10 episodes of Horimiya and then the 2 episodes of Eurocamp I had left. I'm having fun with watching that, but that's a lot longer than I was intending to spend on this today. I thought I could make something else tonight. I probably will because fireworks won't stop until like 4 a.m. and I can't sleep when there's fireworks, so I'll be awake, but you see how many individual curls. This is one. You see how many are on here already. This is so good for fidgeting though. I'm sure that person is going to love this. I'm debating whether or not I want to go down the head further. Like, you can't really tell unless you lift her upside down, but if you lift her upside down, it's like she has an undercut, and it's kind of weird. I do like the way I did the back fin decorations though. There's like a 30 bit on the back, and then the top frills. Oh, she's a little top heavy with the hair. You can pull them both directions, whatever you think looks better. And she has little elbows. And I still need to make the eyes, but I am really proud of how the hair is looking. It's just annoying to make. That was my update, okay. Okay, hello, good morning. It's January 2nd. I couldn't figure out the eyes last night. Like, the guy originally wanted them crocheted on, but whenever I was trying to crochet them, they looked absolutely hideous, so I made them out of felt. He said he didn't really know the difference, so I think he just picked one from the sound of it, I don't know, or from Googling it, but Googling it is very different from how I make them, because I didn't do any research on either of them. I've just been doing whatever and it's been working. So this is the baby. Her hair is so huge. Love it. The hair is very pretty, very heavy. Remember how I put cardboard in her neck so she would like stay up? Yeah, she has to be leaning forward, because otherwise. But that's okay. Here's little arms, big arms actually. She is sizable. That's just like more than my torso. She is huggable. If I had a tape measure downstairs, I would measure her, but her eyes are mostly dry. I'm very happy that I finished this commission within a reasonable time. And now I get to do other stuff. I am sleepy. I'm always sleepy with New Year's because fireworks keep me up at night. And they don't stop on like January 1st. They were still going tonight. That's gonna be it for this video. I'm going to make more things today, but I think that finishing her is good enough for now. I hope you had a nice New Year's. And I'm very excited to make more things, like many things this year.